Hey guys, this is Mafro back with episode 9 of Suicidal Squid. As we start our Dead is Dead game, this is again Dead is Dead. There are no saves for us to load from. If we die, we are dead. Game over, man, game over. In our last episode, we acquired a Dolphin trader ship, and in this episode, we will be repairing it and decking it out in the hopes of using it as an automated trader to help us make money while we're busy doing more exciting things. So we're currently in our Dolphin. You can see down here that we've got this little green bar here is our hull, and it's somewhat damaged. So we're going to check and make sure the coast is clear, checking our sector map to see if anybody's out here. It looks like we have some pirates that were in our last episode, but they're traveling away from us, and a fresh food supplier. Hopefully we don't need to fear a fresh food supplier. If we do, that's pretty sad. So I'm going to go ahead and undock and get into my spacesuit and do a little bit of repairs on this ship. Probably just fast forward through this when editing this. Now we do have a shield on this Dolphin right now, and our shield is currently, I believe, 50 megajoules. Yes, here it is. Shield is 50 megajoules, so it does have some protection. So here we go off to repair our ship, and there's our other ship right over there. I'm going to get a little bit out of the way here, just so we're not in the way of other ships. And here we go. We're accelerating tremendously up to 14, 15 meters per second, and I am being sarcastic. While we do that, checking to make sure no one's coming after us. No, everything looks pretty clear here. So just moving away, and I'm going to brake right now. Boy, this ship is slow. Very, very slow. Alright, and we will be ejecting momentarily. Here's how we eject from ship. Let's wait until we're fully stopped. Yes. We're looking over here at our Dolphin, and we're applying our repair laser to it. And this is going to take a while. Okay, we have now successfully completed our repairs, and I'm going to get back into this Atreus headquarters here, and we are docked. Our Dolphin now has a full 18,000 hull points, and our speed should now be back up to, 41 meters per second. That's still pretty pathetic, but it's a lot better than the 29 meters per second that we were at before. And let's see, what do we have here? There's really nothing that we can use here to improve this ship, it looks like, further. We've already bought a docking computer, which I used just now to get docked very quickly. We've got a triplex scanner, so it can see quite a ways around it. We could install a jump drive if we wanted. I'm not ready to invest that kind of money in this ship just yet. Ultimately, a Dolphin is a fairly poor trading ship because it has no weapons and it's super slow. And in the case of ours, it only has two 25 megajoule shields out of a full potential capacity of 3. There just wasn't a third one we could buy. So at this point, I'm going to pop back over to our Pleco. That's the ship that I prefer to be in. And here we are. The ship has 4 times the shielding. It has weapons, has more equipment, all that sort of thing. And I think we need to go ahead and order our Dolphin to the Boron equipment dock in Queen's Retribution, where we can outfit it with more equipment. Before we do that, I'd like to see if there's any opportunities here for us maybe to make a quick buck. Oh, there's lots of energy cells, so we could send it over to the to this station here. This is Solar Power Plant M Delta. Now, it's so slow, by the time it gets there, it may no longer be a good deal there, but I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. We're going to submit some orders to the Dolphin to trade, and we're going to manually buy from this current sector and energy cells. Here we are. How many can we buy? Let's just put in a big number because we want to buy as many as we can, right? So let's do 5,000. Says its command is accepted, and the Dolphin should be undocking and heading over to that sector, to that station now, and we can probably watch it as it goes. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and undock ourselves, and we are going to head over to, well, let's just see what this mission is. What do they need? Ooh, transfer of medical equipment. Menelaus' Oasis. It's one of those hard things. I think we should do it. I'm all about these types of missions now that I kind of know how to do them. So we want to go east to Menelaus' Oasis. But now that we have a jump drive, we can make things happen really fast. So that was the light weapons complex. Because we have an advanced satellite in Menelaus' Oasis, we can come over here and check out exactly where we need to go. So this is the station where we need to travel to. So this looks like a good opportunity for us. Let's, I don't think we need to jump at this exact moment. We can probably get close to this gate, accept the mission, pass through, and then maybe jump back. Let's take one more look at the mission. So we need to deliver it to Bofu Chemical Lab. So we're delivering it back to this particular chemical lab. It's worth quite a bit of money. And maybe we just go ahead and jump. And so we don't accidentally miss out on this this opportunity. Yeah, we'll hold off and get closer to the gate. Chances are we will not miss out on the opportunity. Ooh, what's this? This is that Barracuda Sentinel. Probably they still want to sell it. And they want to sell it for $2 million. No, I'm not going to buy that. Alright, we've got that Bofu Chemical Lab targeted. Looks like it doesn't have much Bofu, does it? They have a hard time keeping that stuff in stock. We should use that to our advantage at some point. So we're getting closer and closer to the gate. And let's go ahead and reach out, see if that mission is still available. It is. And I'm going to, let's see, 158,000 credits for us. And we're going to get close as we can, and then we're going to say, fine by me, I'll take it. Alright, so we've just taken the mission. I'm using our boost extension as soon as we're through the gate to get up to full speed as quickly as possible. And now we are set to rendezvous with this light shield production complex. Looking at our missions, we have 10 minutes. This is a hard mission, a lot of money available. This is exactly the kind of money that we want to get. Looks like there's some mission out here at this plankton farm that we'll be able to talk to in just a minute. So if we want to, we can actually potentially get another mission going. While we're getting closer to that, let's just see. This guy has nothing in stock and he needs Bofu. How ironic. Alright, let's see what this other mission is. This is personnel transport. 11 personnel are in need of right. Yeah, that's not a bad amount of money. We could probably do that as well. But I'm not going to do it right now. We've got this current mission in front of us. I don't think we could do both at the same time. If they are going to the same, isn't that the same Bofu Chemical Lab L Beta? That'd be funny if we could do both. You want to try to do both? I don't think we can. 20 away. Why not? Let's live dangerous. Okay, we'll try to do it. Okay, now we've got 2 missions that are both in place, and let's see if we can do this. Alright, we're docking. We picked up the, and off we go. So I believe this Plankton Farm M Alpha is where our next mission is. Let's just confirm that. Yep, M Alpha. And we are going to make this our target of guidance, just so we know for certain that that's where we're going. We may miss out on this little mission here for transporting medical equipment. We'll see. It's kind of fun to take a chance, see if we can't get a couple missions going at once. Checking around real quick, I don't see any dangers. And we are approaching this plankton farm at full speed. I'm going to compress time a little bit. Once we're within... Okay, I'm trying to auto dock. See if we can't get there a little faster, shave some time off. Oh, it just occurred to me, I don't think we have the what we need in order to be able to take on passengers. Yeah, we don't have a cargo life support system. Ha! So we'll have to just ignore this one. Okay, so we're not going to succeed on that mission. That was a silly mistake on my part. But let's see if we can't succeed on the first mission we took. And here we are. We will abort this mission. We'll boron Falcon. Oh, I guess we won't be able to see what that one was. Okay, we're going to try to make it to this station here in time. Bofu chemical plant with the medical supplies that we have. We can see our dolphins slowly creeping along here. And let's check our time on this. 6 minutes 22 seconds. I think we've got this. We've got a Royal Boron trading station. Let's just see what they want to have done. They're looking for space fuel. Not going to happen. Space fuel is an illegal substance, and I don't actually know where to get it from. So it's just not going to happen. But we're going to complete this mission successfully and get ourselves another 158,000 credits, if I recall. Let's compress time and get this show on the road. As we get close here, try to dock. Within 5 kilometers. And it's still not letting us dock yet. 4.5. Maybe we have to get within 4 kilometers for this particular type of station. Here we are. So let's see if we completed our mission successfully. Mission completed. Very nice. Here's our... Very good. Shipment received. We should have a nice payment. And as you can see down here, we now have 387,000 credits. So we're making money. Getting closer and closer to being able to buy a nice fighter pilot of some sort. And that would be just great. Okay, so taking off here. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're going to follow our Dolphin. Just straightening out here. Actually, I might take a moment just to... what's this? What do we have here? Split high-tech transporter. We probably don't have anything to fear from that high-tech transporter. Let's check some of these other areas here for potential... no, all they've got is a military mission, which we're not going to do. And let's see, I saw some other potential missions here. What's this guy got? Just another military. We're not equipped for military missions, and looks like that's it. This Royal Boron trading station, that's the space fuel mission, not going to happen. And we've probably, there's our Dolphin. We're going to pass it up pretty quick because it's so slow, and we are so fast relative to it. Alright, cool. I'm going to compress time and get us to Queen's Retribution. You can see as time passes. Oh yes, our so it looks like our Dolphin just docked. So let's go ahead and check out what it's doing. So it has no orders. It looks like it bought a bunch of, as you can see, its freight is now fairly full, so it bought a bunch of energy cells. And let's send this north. So I'll just have it follow me for the time being. And once we enter Queen's Retribution, hopefully we'll find a place to sell those energy cells for a profit, and then we'll have it dock at the Royal Boron equipment dock and get some more of the equipment that it needs. Maybe some more trade software. We'll give it some engine boosts, that sort of a thing. And it's probably slowly falling behind. Yep, there it is. And here we are, entering Queen's Retribution. Now it's good for us to enter this sector before our little Dolphin ship because if there are any dangers here, we don't want the Dolphin around here. Looks like there's a Jaguar hauler. A Jaguar hauler. I don't actually know what a Jaguar hauler is. So let's check that out a little bit, shall we? I'll tell him I may be back. We're going to target that hauler. And this is, it's got very, very little shield, so it looks like an M5. So this is just a little M5 ship. So it's probably too much money for a little M5. Yeah, I'm not interested in this ship. Okay, checking the sector for potential. Oh, we definitely want to drop off a advanced satellite in this sector so we can have keep an eye on it. Look at all these military ships. Those Borons look like they're keeping things really locked down here, which we want. That's great. And we are going to head over to the Boron equipment dock. So let's see if along the way maybe they need some energy cells. Nope, not there. Yeah, this station could use some energy cells. That's not a bad place for energy cells. Let's check out over here as well. Not so much on that light weapons complex. The ion mine, not so much. So I think it's probably fine for us to send the Dolphin to the heavy shield production complex in order to pick up, or in order to sell those energy cells. We could also send it over here. That might be a little bit better. How about we send it over to the Boron equipment dock first, and then we'll drop off our load of energy cells. So we're bringing up our Dolphin. We're going to issue some orders. Right now it's just following us. Now we're instead going to have it dock at, in Queen's Retribution, the Boron equipment dock. So that's its command, dock at Boron equipment dock. And the Boron equipment dock will let it buy a bunch of things, I think, that will be useful for it. So various trade command software, boost extension. We can get engine tuning and rudder optimization on it. I don't think we need cargo bay extension at this point. And if there are, it doesn't look like there's too much in the way of missiles available. Now there's nothing here that we can really equip it with to defend itself, which is a shame. And I think the same is going to be true over here at the, Boron law enforcement license. That's interesting. We could potentially get paid to kill pirates and bad guys if we get this Boron law enforcement license. You know what? I think that's not a bad thing to do. So let's head, first we're going to head up to drop off an advanced satellite so we can keep our eye on what's going on in this sector. And we will go ahead and accelerate time here. Getting closer to the center of the sector. And that's about it. We'll just come over here. And it's time now for us to drop some freight. Where is our advanced satellite? Here we are. We're going to eject one. This is probably the place for it. And let's see how we did. Looks like we're almost exactly over the center. We can see all three of the jump gates that this sector has here, so that's great. And now we'll head over to the Royal Boron Trading Station. So the Boron law enforcement license costs $7,500. We have 324,000, so it's not too much. I think that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and get that. And I guess that must mean we're a Boron Queen's Guard now. I didn't even notice that. Let's see what our status is. Yeah, Boron Queen's Guard, and we have L. That means we have a license. So we've moved up in the ranking with the Borons. So as you may recall, last episode we managed to no longer be seen as enemies of the Paranid. We're now friends of the Paranid, which is great. A lot fewer ways that we might be attacked. And looks like there's some other ship docking there. That looks like a Dolphin right there. I don't think that's our Dolphin. That's no way that Dolphin could be all the way over here now. So that's great. We've got a Boron law enforcement license. We are still considered harmless at 0%. That means we haven't destroyed any ships. We've engaged in no combat. We're considered totally harmless. Someday maybe we'll be considered mostly harmless. Wouldn't that be nice? We are an entrepreneur, so we're making money, which is a good thing. And let's see what else we've got going on here for trade. Anything else we want to get while we're here? Looks like they do have some stot spices. We could extend our cargo bay if we wanted to. I don't think that's really a priority for us right now. We have these 316,000. Let's head over to the, let's see, what do we have going on here? That's a split energy transporter. Whoa. Boron cleaning service is just cruising around. All right. So we are going to head out. And this heavy shield has a couple, what do you need? Asteroid scans. No, we don't have a scanner, so we can't do that. And this ion mine, let's see what this is. Needs a ride. No, not interested in that. Okay, so let's head over to the shipyard because we need to start thinking about our next ship that we're going to buy. So we have some money, and what we really want to get is a good fighter craft. Now, I say good, and that's a relative term because, well, we're boron, and all we have access to right now are boron ships, and they're not very good, frankly. So let's see if we can dock. Ooh, within 9 kilometers. So this is the, so we could actually buy a Royal Boron trading station if we wanted to. Only cost 30 million credits. So looking through here, these are different stations, it looks like, that we could potentially purchase. It might not be a bad idea for us at some point to buy a biogas factory and to set it up. We could buy a medium-sized one right now. We can actually afford it because biogas it's needed for BOFU, and it might be a way for us to make some money. But I'd like to hold off on that for the time being and instead look at the ships that we can buy. So we have a Dolphin, and it might be interesting to see how much we could sell our Dolphin for. You can see that it's worth somewhere between 258 and 510,000 credits. I'm guessing our Dolphin's closer to the 258 price. So if we needed to, we could sell it and bring our total money up to over 500,000 credits. That's cool. And then what do we want to buy next? Well, in terms of fighters, there is the Barracuda is the M3 fighter for the Boron. All Boron fighters are pretty poor. There's also an M4, which is the Mako. And the Mako Vanguard might not be too bad for a first reasonable fighter. It's not great. It only has 10 megajoules of shields possible. I'm more inclined to go straight for a Barracuda just because what we can do is we could take the 2 25 megajoule shields for our Dolphin and we could equip them on the Barracuda if we needed to in a pinch. And the Barracuda is much stronger than the Mako, and it can fit within the hull of our current Pleco. So we could use our Pleco's jump drive and superior shielding to travel places and then pop out with the Barracuda and be able to get into firefights and that sort of thing. As we've gotten a better and better rank here, we're getting closer and closer to getting cooler ships. So we can't quite get a heavy Hydra, for example, if we had 25 million, because we're not a Boron Queen's Knight. But down the road, we might be able to get some of these. We might even be able to get our own Shark at some point. That's a huge frigate-type ship, if I recall. Actually, the Shark may be the carrier-type ship. I think it's the Ray that's the frigate. But destroyer-type ship. So these are some possibilities for the future. We've got kind of a sense for this. And let's see how our Dolphin is coming. Oh, it's coming along quite nice. The Dolphin is headed to dock with the Boron equipment dock. And we can pop out there and see how it's going. So let's see if our Dolphin has docked yet. We should be able to see landed. It has. Excellent. So our Dolphin, let's see. You can see that it's got lots of things that it can buy here in terms of, like engine tuning. So if we want to tune the engine, we can max out the speed. It costs us 10,000 credits. Definitely worth it. And rudder optimization costs us 7,000. That's also probably worth it. And we could do a little bit of maybe cargo bay extensions while they're cheap. The first few extensions are fairly cheap, so we'll get 25 more. And let's see, what else do we need? We absolutely need trade command software. It's inexpensive. It's already got a triplex scanner. We don't need video enhancement goggles. It doesn't really need special command software. Though that might not be bad. If I recall, special command software allows it to pick up wares in sectors. So after a battle, it could come and just pick up wares. So let's go ahead and grab that. Does it have a singular? It doesn't even have a SATA, so we'll get that in case we ever find ourselves in that ship. It's never going to patrol. Probably shouldn't navigate. We could use it as a mining ship at some point. Now, Fight Command software doesn't even have a weapon, so what's the point of that, right? And we will get the boost extension just in case we ever find ourselves wanting to use this ourselves for a mission of some sort. So now we've maxed out everything except for the cargo bays. It's a pretty solid ship. I think we might get a few more cargo bays on it, though. Let's grab some more cargo bays, shall we? So we'll just bring it up to a total of 100 extra, if you will, cargo bays. And now looking at the ship, I wonder why it has laser. It actually does have a laser right here. Oh wait, I think we're looking at the wrong ship. We have to actually pop over to let's look at my property, and then we'll look at the Dolphin. Here we are. No laser. That makes sense now. Okay, so we've got 4,100 units, extra large containers, a couple shields. It's maxed out to 74.9 meters per second. That's still super slow, but that's as good as it can do. And let's go ahead and send it off to sell some energy cells, shall we? Looking at the sector map, let's see which place has greatest need for energy cells. I could use some energy cells. This guy's fine. And I think we'll just send it off. Let's see, we might want to send it back. We definitely don't want the Dolphin leaving this sector because it's just too dangerous for a Dolphin. Okay, so taking one more peek. All right, so it looks like the this Crystal Fab M Beta is best as a target to sell those energy cells. So we're going to head over here to my property, get the Dolphin, and issue orders to sell, manual trade sell to this guy right here, Crystal Fab and energy cells. And we'll just put 5,000, even though we don't actually have 5,000, we want to sell everything. And off it goes. So it's should now be hurtling through space-time in order to sell some stuff, and we can confirm that by looking. Here it is. It's popped out of the the Bourne equipment dock, and off it goes. And it's going a little bit faster now. So we've now essentially fully equipped the Dolphin with everything we want, and we can think about what sort of trade routes we'd like to set it up for. I'm inclined to keep it within boron core sectors as much as possible. And we've spent about 300,000 on the thing, so that's the amount of money that we want it to make before it before it's back, it's paid for itself. So we've laid an advanced satellite in this sector, Queen's Retribution. I'm going to head north, I think, to let's see, what's east? East is Hollow Infinity. I'm trying to decide where we should lay the next advanced satellite. We only have one left. In fact, I probably should have seen if there was more advanced satellites for purchase. Maybe I didn't check. I didn't see if the Bourne equipment dock. Let's see. You guys see advanced satellites on this list? I don't see them. And the Boron trading station has navigation relay satellite, but not advanced satellites. I think advanced satellites have a longer range. Let's go ahead and head north, shall we? There's the Sanctity of Corruption is a Taladi border sector and has the potential for some interesting trade stuff. And right now, these advanced satellites are really to help us set up trade routes. And given that we have a Dolphin that can be almost fully automated in terms of trades, we can certainly set up trade routes. That will be very useful to have some intel. We still don't have the trade system extension, I think it's called, which would allow us to see the prices of things in remote places. But oh well, we do what we can. Looks like there's a potential trade mission at the Sentinel Oil Refinery, M Alpha, and there's some other things going on here. Let's just check and see how things are happening in this. Oh, we've got some energy cells here. Let's see if anybody needs energy cells. In particular, this flower farm does not need them and has few flowers. Sun oil refinery. Yeah, not a whole lot that's interesting here at the moment, but we do want to drop our last advanced satellite, I think, in this sector. And as we get close to some of these stations, got a job. Return my stolen ship. No, I'm not going to deal with stolen ships at this point. We're starting to get close to, or closer to the center. This is a Talati trading station. That's what we just looked at. Sun oil refinery. Let's see what they have going on here. Ooh, here's a potential trading job. This is personnel. We can't do personnel because we don't have a cargo life support system. That's what it's called. Cargo life support system. Talati trading stations, maybe they sell cargo life support systems? No. Ooh, we could get a Talati company security license. That would allow us to get paid for killing bad guys over here. Let's do that. We're getting close to being able to drop off our thing here, though. So we'll just head up. And how far away are we from this? Going to head above the plane of the sector. And we'll see what the job over here is. Ah, so here's one of these types of missions that we've done well with. This is flail missile production and company strength. I think that's just to our east, and we could make 100,000 credits almost. Not a bad thing. I'm not interested at the moment. Let's see, we're getting close. Ooh, we're really close to the center of the sector. I'm going to turn over here, straighten out a bit, and then drop our last advanced satellite. Eject. See how we did. Looks like we're pretty close to the center. And now it was company strength is where that... So company strength is the gate to the east. So we're going to point towards company strength. And we will go ahead and also take a look at Sun Oil Refinery M Alpha. Keep an eye on how far away we are from that. And we're headed towards company strength. I'm going to accept that mission if it's still available once we get closer to the gate here. I'm keeping an eye to see how far we are from the source of the mission. We don't want to get farther than 25 kilometers, otherwise we can't communicate with them. So here we are. Looking for the job. Yeah, seems good to me. We're about to take it. All right. So maybe we can make a little bit of money. And our Dolphin should be close to its destination as well. Hopefully it's sold some goods there. Once we finish this mission, we'll set our Dolphin up for future trading. We'll have to just take a good hard look at what our options are. And we will see. Okay, so, wow. Oh, it looks like this, is this under attack? Why is it bouncing around like that? Looking around here to see if there's any dangers. I'm a little bit worried. Let's see. Not sure why that reticle or whatever it's called is bouncing around so much. Thought maybe it's under attack, but I don't see any damage being taken by it. So looking at this mission, 13 minutes, and then we're going to have to take it back to Sun Oil Refinery M in Sanctity of Corruption. While we're doing this, let's prepare ourselves for that. Back in Sanctity of Corruption, Sun Oil Refinery M. Looks like the best we can do is come in here on the east. We're going to definitely use our jump drive. Still don't have visibility to this flail missile production facility. If there are enemies attacking it, we may want to just back off and stay away from it. While we're getting closer, let's check this Talati trading station. We could get a security license. but I still don't see any real opportunity here for anything that we need. Okay, we're getting closer, and we'll see if some red dots come into play. Oh, here we are. Pirate Elite. Yeah, I don't think we want to do this. This looks like a little bit too dangerous. If they come after us, I'm not sure that we can take a Pirate Elite. We're fairly weak. Remember, we're just in a transport, maybe a military transport, but with no fighters, we're pretty open. So I don't think we're going to finish this mission, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to finish it, but I just don't see us being able to. I mean, I suppose we could try to hold out and jump out of there, but again, we're pretty weak. But a Pirate Elite is pretty weak too. Let's look at this Pirate Elite, shall we? It's got 25,000 shields, but it's got actual lasers, right? So it's got a bunch of different lasers and things like that. Nope, not quite ready. Need to get ourselves an actual military vessel that we could use. It's just not worth the risk, especially given that we have other options now with our fighter. So I'm going to abort this mission. That will make them a little bit unhappy. Sorry, guys. Aborting mission. But it shouldn't make anyone our enemy or anything. We're still friends with everybody, right? Yeah. We're a Teladi company trader, etc., etc. Okay. Wish we had some advanced satellites. Is there anything we... Teladi trading stations, do they sell advanced satellites? No, they do not. Just looking around this sector just to see if there's anything of interest, possibly. Heavy shield production. I don't know what this is over here. What is that over there? Let's see if we can't pick up what that is on our... Huh, I don't think we've ever actually seen what this is. Okay, Pirate Elite's not bothering us. A Seeker missile, interesting. So this makes Thunderbolt missiles and Tempest missiles. I'm not sure if we can carry those. It does need energy cells quite badly, though. It's always good to know where there are missile production facilities, because if you use missiles, and we definitely want to at some point, then we want to be able to restock those missiles. So this is a potential place to deliver energy cells to. Okay, that's good to know. All right. We're going to head back to Sanctity of Corruption. I'm feeling a little bit scared in this sector, given that there's been an ongoing pirate presence there for quite some time. That's just says there's not a whole lot of defensive capabilities, military capabilities that are going to protect, like us, from any enemies. And again, this is a dead is dead game. I can't forget that. Otherwise, we will be toast. So we could buy energy cells here and potentially make a trade, but at this point, it's not really probably worth it to us. Okay, we're getting close enough to be able to see what... it's just a military mission down here. This has a thinking mission and a building mission. We can't do building missions, and clearly thinking is not our thing. Okay, so let's head back to safer space. Actually, I do want to check this Bliss place. No space weed. That's too bad. That's one of the things that we could possibly make some good money from. In our hulls right now, let's just give a glance at what we're carrying. Oh, it looks like we actually have some energy cells, but that's what we're using for jumps. We want to keep those, and everything else is. So this is just the equipment that we want to use to operate our vessel. As we're heading out here, I'm going to check on the Dolphin. Looks like it sold its stuff, which is good. Let's see what... Oh, it does. We can't trade because the trading system extension is not installed. That's too bad. So let's go ahead and send the Dolphin elsewhere, though. We'll navigate it to Fly 2 Sector, Queens Harbor. Okay, so that's going to be heading back to Queens Harbor. I'm thinking we might go ahead and set it up doing the Bogas run to Menelaus Oasis. I can't help saying it like that. It's so silly. And then hopefully it'll make us some money, pay for itself. Meanwhile, we should have made a little bit of money from the credits that, the energy cells, I should say, that it sold. And there it is, flying along here. A couple potential missions here, trade missions we could potentially get at. And looking at our pilot status, we now have 331,000 credits. So we've actually made up some of the credits that we used already, which is nice. I would love to have a good split trade mission so that we could get on good terms with the split. Wow, look at all these. There's got to be something here that we can use. They need 808 Bofu. Yeah, I don't think that there's enough Bofu around to even fulfill that. So sorry. This next mission, same station. They also need Bofu. So everybody needs Bofu. There's just not the Bofu to be had. So there's no Bofu places here. There are some Bofu places down in Queens Harbor. Let's just take a quick peek at them. There's two. It's got some Bofu, but not a whole lot. This guy over here has some, but not a whole lot. So I mean, we could try to do it, but Bofu is fairly large, so we couldn't even achieve this mission with our Pleco. We don't have enough room. The Dolphin might be able to, but it's pretty slow, and the timing on this is such that we need a fast ship for these types of missions. So let's check out this Tomahawk missile manufacturing facility. Let's see, they've got a ship available, a Dolphin Tanker. That's a pretty good price. I don't think we really want a Dolphin Tanker, but we could buy it and then turn around and sell it and probably make a profit on it. Okay, I'll take it. Just bought ourselves another Dolphin. Crazy, huh? Let's just send that Dolphin Tanker over to, let's see, navigation, dock at the Royal Boron shipyard, where we could potentially sell it. Alright. Looks like it has a shield with it. That's interesting. Let's take a peek at this guy. Oh, it's got a 1 megajoule shield on this tanker. That's a teensy tiny little shield. So we're just checking it out real quick. Doesn't have a whole lot of stuff on here. That's the only freight it's got. Okay, so we're approaching Crystal Fab M Alpha, and let's see what is available here. I think if we can sell this ship, that'd be a good thing. What do we have over here? Split Recon Jaguar. All right, one more. Let's see. This is transport military personnel. We don't have a cargo life support system, so we can't take on these types of furniture transport. What an odd type of thing. They've got a lot of depth in this game. You got to give them that. All right, looking around here, our Dolphin is heading back. I think I'd like to follow this Dolphin Tanker, and we'll head over to the Boron shipyard. Oops. There we are. All right, trade. Let's see what a Dolphin Tanker is worth. Dolphin Tanker, wow. Dolphin Tanker is worth quite a bit. So we could probably, oh wait, here's another set of Dolphin Tankers. Oh, I see, it's the XL. So, okay, so not so much, but we should be able to turn it around after we repair it and maybe make a good 100,000 off it. That would be a nice bit of profit and get us closer to being able to afford our Barracuda. So here's the Dolphin Tanker. It looks like our Dolphin is much faster now that we've got it upgraded. So it's almost left the sector. Time to pop out of here. And there's our Dolphin Tanker. No, it's just the Dolphin. Where's the Dolphin Tanker? I thought it was somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. Now, if there's a place for us to get Bofu, we could come in here and almost immediately probably complete a mission and make a lot of money. I just don't know where we can get large quantities of Bofu. We saw that there are a couple Bofu chemical labs in Queens Harbor, but typically they don't have all that much. I mean, there might be enough. I'm not sure what the total amount is. We really need a trade system extension. That would be so useful. But we don't have one. So here we are, Royal Boron. I think we'll go ahead and zoom in close to our Dolphin Tanker, repair it, and then send it on its way. So speed things up a bit. Okay, we have now fully fully repaired the this guy. So let's take off here. So with the tanker, sorry, with the Dolphin Tanker repaired, we're going to now head back to the shipyard where we can hopefully sell it. And let's make sure it's following us. I don't think it is. Dolphin Tankers, orders, command console. We're going to have dock at the Royal Boron shipyard. Okay, cool. So, and my hope is that we'll be able to sell it for a good price. Yes, we could build we could add it to our trade fleet, but I don't think there's all that much good trading to be had around here. I mean, there's some, but it doesn't seem to be great. In fact, while it's going to take a while to get over there, while it's doing that, let's head over to Queens Harbor. We'll check on our Dolphin. It's at that Bofu Chem. Oh, I can't trade. How annoying. So we need that trade system extension. That would be so useful right now. I could issue a buy order and it would just buy whatever's in stock. Probably could make some money doing that. But I'm not sure. Bofu, yeah, nobody has hardly any Bofu. So let's take a peek at how much Bofu this guy has. It's not bad. Sure, why not? So here we are going to our Dolphin. We're going to issue an order to manual trade buy where it's already at, Bofu, and we are going to try to buy 1,000. We don't have enough space for that, but let's just see. Okay, so we've bought that, and now we are going to have it sell in Queen's Retribution. How about we send it to this Tomahawk missile manufacturing facility, and we'll have it sell up to 1,000. I think we should make some decent money from that. Checking our cash, it looks like we just spent all of our money on that Bofu. Wow. This might have been a bad idea, guys. And let's just take a peek at what kind of freight we have here. So it's got 771 Bofu. It's a lot of Bofu. If there was a Bofu trade mission, then we could potentially not only sell that for a nice profit, but also get some trade credits from it, or some mission credits from it as well. Looks like those missions are no longer around. But wow, that's a lot, 771. I'm afraid to do the math to find out how much we paid for that. So Bofu is, they've got just a little bit of Bofu there. Crystal Fab, it's got some Bofu there. This guy is really low on Bofu, so he might even be a better target to sell our Bofu at. In fact, I'm thinking that he probably is. So we can update our orders to our Dolphin to sell at the Light Weapons Complex Alpha. Manual trade sell to Light Weapons Complex Alpha. Bofu and 1,000. Just put 1,000 in there. We will see. Now, if someone else comes along and sells it a bunch of Bofu, I'll be sad. So, but I don't think it will. Now, one other thing is, if we do see trade missions that pop up here, which is possible, then what we can do is we can switch ships and complete them using our Dolphin, and hopefully make some nice money. So we got a few things going on now. Our Dolphin Tanker is headed to the Boron shipyard. Deliver a Mercury, huh? No, I don't have a Mercury. I don't know where to get a Mercury. So we've got our, looking around here, we should see our Dolphin. There it is, Dolphin Tanker, headed towards the Boron shipyard. We've got our other Dolphin with its holds filled with our entire bank account, essentially, but in the form of Bofu, headed towards the light weapons complex over here in order to hopefully make a killing on Bofu. These trade missions have been extremely lucrative for us as soon as we got the Pleco and could actually fulfill them. If this is a mission asking for Bofu, that might make things even more interesting. So how far away is this guy? It's pretty close. So it looks like looks like we missed that mission. Oh boy. Look at all this split. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. We need to run away. Let's hope they're not coming anywhere near us. I'm going to set that as a target, see how far. It's 19 kilometers away. Oh, this is supposed to be just a relaxing trade session. Let's see what's going on here. I don't see any missiles in the air. Maybe these guys are just passing through. Crystal Fab M Alpha, looks like that a mission came back. Definitely worried about all these split. I don't know where they're going. Looks like they're headed to the, looks like they came from the south gate and are headed to the Royal Boron shipyard. They don't seem to be bothering me, which is good. But I'm definitely worried about this. That's a whole lot of military in this sector, and it's all unfriendly. Can accelerate a bit here, just so we can see what is going on with this job. This is not anything that we want to get. So let's see if our trade is completed. That's a huge, huge military. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on it. So far it doesn't appear to be bothering us. Our Dolphin Tanker is preparing to dock. Hopefully it gets into the relative safety of the Royal Bourne shipyard pretty darn quick. Looks like everything's going to be happening about the same time with these guys docking. We have 49 credits, so hopefully we'll see that number increase from the sale of the Bofu. Here we are. An Escort Viper. What is an Escort Viper? 100. Ouch. Does it tell us its destination? Location, Queen's home. Doesn't. Okay, keeping our eyes open. Looks like our Dolphin is... Alright, we sold the Bofu for 302,000 credits. What's going on here? You're moving around rather quickly. Alright. So far things seem to be going quiet. I don't see any combat hostilities, but these guys do appear to be heading straight for the Royal Boron shipyard. And I'm going to send a command to our Dolphin to navigate back to Queen's Harbor. We'll have it go to that solar plant. And let's see. Looks like we have docked. So I'm going to... Oh, they're attacking the Royal Boron shipyard. That is insane. I don't know if they can defeat it or not, but we have a ship in there now. So I want to get out of this sector. And I want to see if we can sell our property, this Dolphin Tanker. Let's see. I don't know how, I don't think we can actually do a trade because the trade extension is not installed. So we have our property in the Royal Boron shipyard. The Royal Boron shipyard is under attack, and we can't do anything about it. We can't sell that property. This is a nightmare. We just may have lost a bunch of credits. So, I don't know. We'll see. The Boron are pretty pathetic when it comes to military, so I don't see them being able to defend themselves. Maybe they will, but with enough Boron recon octopi. Not really. The Split are much more militaristic. Okay, so we're just going to watch this battle from afar. There's no way that we can influence it at this point. I wish we could get our Dolphin Tanker to safety, but I don't see that as a possibility. Royal Boron shipyard, we're going to select it as target. It doesn't look like they're having any impact on the shields of that shipyard. The shipyard's got to be a pretty tough nut to crack, so hopefully that's not enough military equipment to take it out. Looking here, I don't see any missiles in the air. So that's good. So I'm not really sure what the Split force is doing over there. I'm going to take a peek just to... Yeah, looks fine. This guy is facing towards them now. Not sure if he's attempting to engage them or not. They're within view range, but I don't want to mess with them. Alright, so they're all over there. I think I can switch to my rear turret, and I can look over here, and I might even be able to use, yeah, I can actually zoom in a bit and be able to see their force. Now they're going behind that, but that's pretty cool. I'm using my video goggles, or whatever they are, to get closer. So it looks like they're all just hanging out here, not doing anything. That guy's kind of dangerous looking. Okay. Alright. Well, that was exciting. That heavy dragon. Wow, this is a big ship here. That's a good sized ship with 250,000. So an M6, I think that's a Corvette. Or maybe an M8 is a Corvette. I can never remember what they all are. No one's taking any damage. I don't see any damage here. It looks like they're just going to be in sector for a while. They are heading away. Maybe they're headed to the east gate now. I mean, we could swoop around and try to get to the the Royal Boron shipyard to sell that ship. That seems like it might be worthwhile. Let's do it. It's a little dangerous hanging around with these guys in sector, but I think that's a lot of money. Checking ourselves. Hopefully they're going to leave the sector. They may not. It actually looks like they might be headed towards this ion mine fab, which, okay, if they want to, that's fine by me. Okay. So there they are. They're still a good ways away. If I select that at target, I can see kind of the speed of the entire operation there, which is 67 meters per second. And what is this? Boron Recon Octopus. Let's see if he gets destroyed or something. Nope, I don't see him. So far, so good. Yeah, it looks like now they're headed over to this ion mine, which I don't care about. You know why I don't care about it? Because it doesn't have all my stuff in it. Alright. Okay. So, here we go. We're going to speed things up, compress time, and keep an eye on what's happening here. Make sure they don't get any close to us. Ion Mine Fab Alpha. What do we have here? We have some Boron Customs Mako. I don't know if they're going to go after that or not. Let's select that Ion Mine Fab and see if it takes a beating on its shields. That would indicate that it's being attacked. Don't see anything yet. Nope. Not sure what's going on there. But we're getting close enough that we can dock. Let's go to trade. We have a Dolphin Tanker. Oh, it's only going to be worth 158,000. Still, that's a profit for us. Let us sell it. Okay, we've sold it. We now have 461,000. And we're out of here. Let's see, we probably want to steer away from the huge invasion force. Generally a good idea. And we are now headed facing south once again. This heavy shield has a potential trade mission. Okay, it looks like this group is now headed back. Actually, they're headed towards us. I don't like that at all. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. And they're going at 135 meters per second. That's a little bit faster than we can go, so I'm definitely going to head away from them and try to get some distance between us. I would also like to get close to this Boron equipment dock, because if they decide to attack us, or I'd like to be able to dock there. So that's where my thinking is at. Definitely dangerous. I'd love to go check out that trade mission. Looks like they may actually be headed over to the Boron equipment dock. In fact, it looks like we may be on a collision course with these guys. I'm wondering if we should try to go around them. Let them continue headed that direction, and maybe we can go around them. We could also head north. We have some options, but they are getting closer and closer. And I'm getting scareder and scareder. There's a fair number of ships along this area. I'd love to be with around more boron ships. Yeah, definitely would like to be around more boron ships. I'm also worried that these guys could fire a missile, potentially from across sector, that would just blot us out of the sky. Even though we have 200 megajoules of shields, there are missiles that do more than that kind of damage. So here we are, getting closer to the Boron equipment dock. As soon as we get close enough, we should probably just dock with it, auto-dock with it, as that will allow us to kind of teleport boop, over there, and then we can maybe get a little bit more, get further away from them. But they're getting closer and closer. Definitely a concern. I'm not ready to die. I'm enjoying this game. I'm not quite ready to die. Know what I mean? Alright, so Yep, we are getting closer and closer to this. I don't like this. I do not like this. I'm going to turn away. I'm getting too scared here. Hey, wait, we have a jump drive, don't we? We have a jump drive. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah. So let's jump. Here we are. Okay, we got the jump drive started up. They may be headed towards us, but we have a jump drive. I am not a smart guy. You know, I should have named this whole series Idiot Aboard, I think, like aboard ship, you know. If you've ever seen The Idiot Abroad, you'd kind of understand where I'm going with that. Okay. Phew. That's good. Glad we are no longer around those guys. They were bad news. Bad news. All right. So here's a Bofu chemical plant, L Beta. I'm going to kind of head over in that general direction. See what they got going on there. Human. I haven't seen too many humans around here. Okay, so this is a little Royal Boron Trading Station in Menelaus Oasis, and return with 47 cartography chips. We could do that. It's not much money, but it's very easy. It's not a big deal. And we haven't done any missions for humans, I don't think. So I'm thinking we should probably do this. Nice talking to you. No, but I'll line ourselves up a little bit here for this mission. I want to see where that Royal Boron Trading Station is. It's here it is right here. So the closest we could jump to it would be S. Yeah, I think we should go ahead and just take this mission just to make the humans happy with us. That's what I'm inclined to do. Yeah, I think that's a good call. And while we're looking at this, let's just check them out. So they need bow gas, so we could pick up some bow gas if we wanted to. Let's see how bow gas is, how much bow gas is in this sector over here. So bow gas, we have some bow gas factories right next door. Yeah, we could pick up some bow gas. That's not bad at all. In fact, we should go ahead and send our Dolphin over here. So while we're setting ourselves up for this mission, the Dolphin, let's see, where are you right now? We're going to send you over to, actually, should I just give him a trade? No, I'll just have him dock at this guy. And let's see, notify me when order is completed. Yes, I like to be notified. Now, here we are, headed towards the east gate here. We're plenty close to this Bofu Chemical Lab L Beta. And we're zooming through space and time with our compression. And let's just see if, yeah, it looks like he's still got that mission for us. Time isn't too tight on that one, so let's go ahead and accept it. Should be easy. Fine by me. Alright. So now that we've got that for us to keep busy, we will pop in there and make some money. Alright. Checking this sector real quick for any potential threats. I don't see any threats. I don't see any opportunities. This guy right here might at some point have an opportunity for us, but right now, just going to accelerate time. See if we can't complete this little mission. And let's dock. Okay, we got the 47 cartography chips. And where is that bow gas stuff? It's over here, I think. Yeah. So that's 10 kilometers away. We'll go to the closer one, and we'll just pick up some bow gas while we're over here. Should have a fair amount of freight room available. Yep. And we even have a fair amount of money, 461,000 credits. This is a very easy mission, 25 minutes, so we're going to make this without any problem whatsoever. So we can go ahead and make some trade money at the same time. What was this? Abandon a ship? No, I don't want to do that. Not interested. Alright, we are about within range to auto dock. I'll let us get a little bit closer. And we're not quite there. Let's try it again at 4 kilometers. There we are. We will trade. We're going to buy bow gas. Fill our hull. Cost us 43,000 for that bow gas. Our hull is now filled. And we're going to undock. Let's not run into the station. I think we've done that before. No, we've done that before. And while we're doing that, we will activate our jump drive. And oh, it looks like there's some things going on in Queens Harbor here. But I think we're probably fine. While that's going, let's just take a peek and see if we can see what's... Oh, these are just split Escort, Viper, Recon Jaguars. Everything looks to be kind of normal there. And we are about to jump. Off we go. And here is our destination. And we're going to make a little money from these cartography chips we picked up, as well as some money from the bow gas. So we bought the bow gas at 43,000 for the load. Hopefully we can get a nice improvement in that price. There we are. Okay, so we should have a mission completed sign here in just a minute. There it is. That got us a little bit of money. And I'm curious what if we see anything on about humans. Let's see, Argon citizens. So that must have been Argon, because they're kind of a human type race, and we can see our Argon citizen is up a little bit here. Everything else is solid. And now for trade purposes, we have bow gas that they are in desperate need of, and we're going to make about 20,000. We got it for, what was it, 44, something like that? We're going to sell it for 64. So that's nice. So we're just shy of 500,000 credits. Very nice. And let's check and see where our Dolphin is right now. Actually, we're going to get a message when it comes in, so we'll be able to deal with it that way. I think for now, let's go ahead and end this episode. Not terribly eventful. We made some money. We've gotten ourselves to a point where we're just about ready to buy our first fighter ship. We can almost afford a Mako, I think, and that would be a reasonable first fighter for us to start with. At that point, maybe we can take on some assassination missions and do some other stuff that might be a little fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you in episode 10. Bye.